Hello friends and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate, episode 93.
So I kicked him in the head till he was dead.
So who are you guys? You here to buy some iron or something? You know, while you're here, maybe you should give me some advice. My wife's been complaining lately, mostly about her late night life. You see, with all the stress and trouble lately, it's taken a little starch out of my maypole, if you get my meaning. Well, you could get some more fresh air. It might be the fumes down in the mines. Hey, wait a minute, I recognize a bunch of you now. You're the guys who've been causing all the trouble lately. Surrender now! Taking a little starch out of your maypole. That's kind of funny. Alright. Who are you?
Please save me.
If you set me free, sirs, I can tell you how to bring this mine crashing down around the heads of these fat-headed slavers.
Well, long story short, this guy tells you that the giant cog thing behind him is actually a plug to a river, and if we could get the key to the plug, we could drown the entire mine. Sounds easy enough, but the key belongs to the dungeon master, who is a man named Devron, and he is a wizard with magic skills, obviously. Alright, we're just going to set everyone up here with some range. We'll need the range just because we're in close counters. A mine isn't exactly a wonderful place to be using melee. Mainly just because you can't get all your characters up to fight with melee all at once very easily. So, range is always better. Not much to do on this first level here. We're just going to kind of skip over that. Jump in here. We'll come back later when we got the key. Hello. Welcome to the second level of the mines, friends. It's well, I did say that I think the Cloakwood mines are easier. They are by no means something to take completely lightly. Mainly because you'll be dealing with a lot of people who enjoy shooting poisoned arrows at you. Which is why we're going to be putting these guards to sleep. Because we're bunched up here and, well, we just have no room to breathe. And no room to breathe means little room for options, and little room for options makes life difficult. Wait, what? Wait, hey, I didn't tell you to go up the floor. Okay. Now go down the floor. Oh, the guard actually follows you past the save screens? Huh. Anyway. Let's just finish off Mr. Sleeping guard there, and we'll have to remember that when we go up there, there'll be another guard waiting for us, probably. Okay. Well, you gotta watch out for those guards with the arrows, the bows and arrows. They do indeed do poison damage. Not just poison damage, I mean they poison you, so. There's nothing in there. There's nothing really of value in a lot of these rooms. You see all these boxes? Nothing. Nothing in those boxes. Oh, this guy's annoying. I just always tell him to shut up and go away. He just begs for his life, basically. And keep a wary eye, because there's a ghoul down here. A ghast, I guess, is what it's called. So, we're going to want everyone to switch over to their range and rain down a bunch of physical damage hurt on this guy from a distance. Die! Get away! Okay. Just kill him before he gets to you. That way you don't get held in these tight corners or tight passages and lack the ability to heal yourself. Same thing with this one. Although we didn't get the jump on this one. I'm a little worried. Oh gosh. He's not dying. Get away! Go away! I've died too many times from a simple ghast. Okay. Looks like some kind of purple gem there. We're trapped! There's no way out! Oh, here we go. Actually, I don't really know where this leads. Oh, cool.
Help us, please.
You there, wait, tell me right. Aren't you the mercenaries who've been causing the Iron Throne so much trouble? Yes, we are. Blah, blah, blah. He basically says my name is Rill, and if we give him, how much money? 100 gold, he'll bribe the guards so that he can escape with all the slaves. And, of course, we're going to allow him to do that. And he disappears in this cell without an exit. Ah, well, who cares? We're more interested in this guy right here.
Aye, who's there now?
Oh!
Smithing? Or did ye burrow into another river?
Oh, a fine sight you are, whoever you are. Sick to death of bandits I am.
I have been cooped up for the longest time, but if you spare a mace, I'd gladly swing it for your cause. I can do things cleric-wise as well, so I'm mind as well as muscle. By Clangadin, a chance to right past wrongs. Can I join you? Yeslick here is actually the one who built the plug, or designed the plug, or something like that, that stops up the river that allowed these people to do the mining. He's actually these mines belong to a race of dwarves or something, if I understand that correctly. But he's the only one left alive from his clan, so all help is welcome. He actually mentions, he actually says here, these are my mines that the blasted Iron Throne has stolen. Well, they were my clan's home 125 years ago. Curse me for the fool. I trusted them. Years ago, that blasted realtor gave me a good trade smithing for the throne, and then I go and tell him all about my old home. I see, so it looks like this has been going on for 125 years? Well, I guess dwarves do live longer than humans. About how my clan, and how almost we were killed when we reached the riverbank, lost my kin in that flood, blah blah blah, so I go and tell him. And he has me chained up, he tortures the location out of me, and now this graveyard feeds the throne. So, yeah. He basically explains the story of how the thrones were stolen from him. Alright, let's take a look at Yeslick. Yeslick here is a fighter cleric, sporting 15 strength, 12 dexterity. You know, good enough. Constitution is 17, good for a dwarf. Intelligence is 7, but unnecessary for a fighter or cleric. Good enough wisdom and simple charisma, but that's okay. He indeed is another cleric and another fighter, and we're going to take it. So let's see, does he have any? Of course he has priest spells. We're going to want to get rid of these entangle spells. Once again, we have no need for them. Throw on a couple more healing spells. Do we want to keep command? You know, I feel like command is pretty useless now that they halved the duration of unconscious spells, so we're going to get rid of those. He's a cleric, so he does get the hold person spells. I don't really think we need a hammer, or 2 hammers for him. Draw upon Holy Might is actually pretty good too, so we're going to get that one. He knows rigid thinking. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, no, even better, we can animate dead. Excellent. We'll go ahead and sport him with that one. And might have wondered why I was keeping the plate mail, but we'll be able to give it to him, so he can actually defend himself a little bit. Didn't we? Oh yeah, we do have a Morning Star. Is he proficient with that? He is lawful good, by the way, so don't get your reputation too low when you have him on your team. Weapon proficiencies of the Warhammer and the Sling. Now that seems like a little bit of poor planning on the people who made Baldur's Gate Tutu. He specifically says if you have a mace that I can swing for your cause. However, here we see that the people who have altered it have made him proficient in the Warhammer. Oh well, no one's perfect. He can equip the Morning Star then, but he just won't. He'll receive a penalty in it. Did he have any ranged weapon proficiency? The Sling. He actually is good with the Sling. And Sword and Shield style. Excellent. He will be our point then. With the Sword and Shield. That's great. That's exactly what we need. As soon as we find a shield, that is. So, alright. We have finally got our 6th party member. Zafana no longer has to tank with Koran. And frankly, the party's here. Well, we'll pick up here in the next episode, friends, and we'll be finding what else we can see in the second level of the mines. See you then, friends.